Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to go through some of the changes that just happened this week so that you're up to speed and do not get caught by surprise. So if you log into your creator and maybe need to refresh the page as well if it's always open for you, then you should see some of the new stuff. The first one is the help button here, and this help button actually opens the support page right within the Loquiz Creator. So you can search for the subjects, but you can also go and even open a support ticket if needed, right from inside the Loquiz Creator. Okay, so it's very easy integration, but just hopefully makes it a little bit easier to find what you're looking for. The next thing is that let's go to the task, and when creating a new task, you can see now that there is HTML that is much richer than it used to be within the task text. So that is the first thing, that you can now put colors and even images there. Please use the images with some caution, because they will be downloaded over the air, so you will drive your game size up when you're adding images to inside the text. But also, most importantly, or more importantly, if you look at the comments, then after answer comments can also now have a HTML formatting. So if you have been using Unicode characters maybe to kind of modify your text, then it should now be easier to have the HTML there. Okay, then maybe the third one is that some of the changes. Let's open one of the tasks we have already. Some of the designs have slightly changed. So, for example, the tags design, and also maybe media design. So very slight changes there, nothing big. Now the third one, let's go into the games and let's create a new game. And I'm going to create this new game with the Creator Pro tool. And the Creator Pro tool is something that you should start using as well, because in the future it will be kind of central part of Loquiz. And I'm just going to create one sample game. I add 3 random questions to the game, and we go to the rules tab. So first thing that you see is that now when creating a new game with the Creator Pro, there is one block already in place, and you can freely delete that block if you want to, and most probably you need to modify that block. But very often we saw that people actually forget about the finish block, so we added one finish block so that you remember that you need to deal with the finish as well. That is the first thing. The second thing about the blocks is that we have a new logic block, and it's called automator after finished. So how does it work is that it basically gives you a possibility to say that do something after the task is finished and 100 meters have been walked. And this is related to the COVID very much, because there are a lot of games that have been built utilizing the automator functionality. So let's say if we're building something like that, then that would mean that you open first task when the game starts, and then after you have answered first task, you need to walk 100 meters. And how it happened in the past, you add this autometer function here as well, but this always measured from the beginning of the game. So you had to maybe activate a question after 100 meters, after 200 meters, after 300 meters, then they would open after 100 meters each. But with the new autometer, you would do after this answer 100 meters always. Why is it better? It is better because when in the start of the game the GPS is off, and maybe you get a lot of meters already just by starting the game indoors, then you might have several questions opening for you, several actions happening. But with this step-by-step approach, you actually eliminate this error, because it's always measuring from the last answer. Should make it a bit more reliable. I appreciate if you guys could test it out and say what it does for you. And now the last thing that has changed, as I told you about the HTML text boxes in the task, also HTML is available in the intro message and in the finish message. So you can actually create more rich messages for the start and end of the game. And that is about it. Thank you.